Good morning, class. Please turn on your cameras if internet permits. Mute your microphones and close unnecessary tabs or applications so we can avoid distractions. Welcome to our online English class, Section Gold. How are you today? Give me your reaction, your heart emojis and thumbs up emojis. Very good. Before we begin, kindly prepare your notebook so that you can take notes during our class discussion. For our opening prayer, please observe silence and pay attention to the audio-visual presentation on your screen. Amen. Thank you. Now for attendance, kindly type present in the chat box. I will check your names based on our class list in alphabetical order. Please take a screenshot of your name with the word present in the chat box. And because this screenshot will serve as your MOB for today's class. Keep it and submit it later in our group chat. I can see your responses now. Thank you so much for following the instructions properly. Okay, before we start, here are our online class reminders. Number 1, mute your microphone unless called. Number 2, use the raise hand feature to speak. Number 3, be respectful in the chat box. Number 4, use English during our discussion. And last, participate actively. Type yes in the chat box if these are clear. Yes. Thank you. I'm glad everything is clear. Let us now proceed with our lesson. Okay, you remember last week, right, that we have learned different reading styles. What are the reading styles you can still remember? You may type your answers in the chat box. Scanning, Maria, very good. Skimming, intensive reading, speed reading, very good, everyone. I'm happy to see that you still remember the reading styles we discussed last week. This shows that you are attentive and engaged during our previous lesson. Now, what do we use scanning while reading a text? No. When do we use scanning while reading a text? Give me your response in the chat box. When we are looking for specific information, very good, Joshua. When we want to find names or dates, excellent answers. You are correct. We use scanning when we already know what we are looking for and we want to locate it quickly without reading the entire text. Now, what kind of information do we usually look for when we scan a text? Specific details, very good, Angela. Facts like numbers or keywords, very good. It's very good that you still remember it, everyone. Now, scanning is used to find exact information such as facts, dates, names, and specific terms. It helps us save time while reading. Very good. Now, here, look before you read. Here is a short informational text. As you can see, the images and longer sentences are covered or blurred. They are blurred, leaving only the titles, headings, and subheadings visible. Please focus only on the unblurred parts of the text and avoid reading the hidden portions. Now, what do you notice about the parts of the text that are not blurred? Only the title and headings are visible. Very good point, Liam. There is a big blurred cat. It's very noticeable, but that's not the point now, Sophia. Yes, the main section are clear. Very good observation. You are correct. Only the title, headings, and subheadings are shown. And these parts are important because they guide readers in understanding the text. The second question, what information do the title and headings give you? Noah. They tell us the topic. Yes, but what are the topics though? Okay, they give us clues about the main idea. Ella, very good. Which is cats. Very good, Jimar. Exactly, that titles and headings help readers know what the text is about even before reading the details. Based on the visible parts, what do you think the whole text is all about? I think it talks about a cat. Yes, it's obvious here because it has a big cat. Very good, Jimar. Maybe it's about the body parts of a cat. It's a very good point. Very good predictions. Okay, making predictions help you prepare your minds for better understanding. Now, what do you think that text might say in the blurred section? It might talk about the description about cats. Very good, Ella. The skills of the cats, very good points. Their abilities, like their eyesight, as you notice the eyes here, very good. Now, the blurred section usually contains the explanation, description, and examples that support the headings. Now, you may answer some of those who still have not participated. You may answer in the chat box. Okay, remember, focus only on the visible text features such as the titles, headings. I will wait for you. Okay, now that I can see that almost everyone have participated, let's proceed to the next slide. Okay, here is an interesting find the big idea. Now I will group you into 5 teams. You remember, right, that I have assigned you yesterday. Now go to each of your teams in the GC that I asked you to make. Now each team will receive their short informational text with headings. You only have to read the headings and the first sentence under each heading. Now discuss with your group and decide what you think the major idea of the text is. You have 5 minutes to do this activity. Now here is for group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5. Don't worry because I will send all this in your GC. Okay? 5 minutes starts now. Okay, 5 minutes are up. Welcome back. Let us now listen to the sharings of group 1, followed by groups 2, 3, and 4. Okay, group 1, you may now proceed. Very good. The text is all about castles. Very good. Your group identified the major idea clearly using only the headings and first sentences. Very good. Okay, for the group 2. The text talk about bees and pollination and honey. Very good. Now, for the group 3, it focuses on flowering plants. Very good observation. That is an accurate major idea, as you can see here in their presentation. Very good. And for the group 4, very good. The text is all about dogs, the dog breeds, and what they are called. They are puppies when they are smaller, and they are dogs when they are bigger. Okay, very good. And then the last group, it explains a computer. Correct, you successfully schemed for the big idea. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for your participations, everyone. Now, don't worry, I will record all this participation today. And for those who still have not yet to, for those who still have yet to participate for today's class, you can still proceed with putting your thoughts in our message box. Okay. 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 Now, do you have any idea of what our topic for today is all about? Because last time it is scanning, today it is skimming. Now, before we proceed to that, let me present the objectives. Okay. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to A. Identify the major idea of a given informational text by skimming and using headings as guide through a short comprehension task. B. Value the use of skimming as a reading strategy and understanding text efficiently through a brief oral or written reflection. And C. Skim an informational text and produce a one-sentence statement of its major idea using the headings provided as a guide. Now, let's go back to the skimming. The skimming, much like the scanning, is also a reading strategy, but the skimming helps you find the main idea of a text quickly without reading every single word. When skimming, readers or you must focus on introduction, headings, subheadings, summaries, and the first or last sentences of the paragraphs instead of details or examples. Yes, very good, Jimmer. Just like what you did earlier. That was skimming. Very good. Yes. It allows you to understand the overall message or big picture of the text. Now, skimming is especially useful when reading long text or preparing for a test. That's what you do. I know that you do that. Yes. And also doing research or looking for specific information. However, some text needs to be read closely, especially when teachers include specific details in exams, or, for example, the topic is complex or unfamiliar. So when it is too unfamiliar, you can't just use skimming because you might miss important information. Now, as I said, skimming is a valuable reading strategy that enables readers to quickly grasp key ideas without delving into every word. By focusing on introductions, headings, and summaries, skimming helps identify the overall message and big picture, making it an essential skill for effective reading in various contexts. Very good, Jimar. Just like what you did earlier, that was skimming. Now, when to use skimming? When you are reading long text. You can quickly grasp main ideas from passages when you identify the headings and the subheadings. The test preparation, effectively review materials before exam. Research, identify relevant information quickly and effectively. Specific information, you use it when you look for specific information. Locate target details without in-depth reading. Correct, Maria? Just like what you said earlier, like when you're looking for specific names, places, or dates. Okay. Situation that requires close reading, where skimming is not applied. You need close reading when exams and complex topics are required through comprehension and detail. Okay. Okay, the purpose. Here are some strategies for skimming that you can use. First is purpose. Define goals for your reading session. For example, when you are only looking for a specific name of a person, so you already know the purpose, then you can definitely locate the name immediately when you skimming. And then previewing, scan headings to understand structures. Just like what you did earlier, you scanned only the headings, then because headings usually put the main idea already. Also, prediction. Anticipate content for better engagement. Now, prediction only is applied when you have the purpose or the goal when you are reading. Okay, you also need to have prior knowledge. Connect ideas to enhance understanding. Because when you are skimming for a very complex or unfamiliar textbook, you will definitely have a hard time because it is still not familiar to you. For example, when you still have no idea about the creatures of the ocean, and you're looking for a specific creature that that emits their own light or bioluminescent, and you have no idea what kind of creature that was, so you will not be able to locate that in textbooks as easily. Okay, and the next one is summarizing. Restate main points in your own words. For example, if you have already checked or located the main idea, then you can summarize. You can then have a summary of what you are or what the texts are implying. Next, another active strategies for effective scheming. Activating knowledge. Connect new information to what you know. Just like, yes, when you already know something, it is very much easier to scheme than when you still have no idea, because you need a lot of, you need to analyze it first before you can identify the idea when you still have no idea of what the text is all about. Then taking notes, jot keywords to enhance retention. Now, for example, if you are reading a very long text and you are skimming, then you can, and it is not possible to mark the textbook, because it will make the textbook not usable for the other person. So you can just take notes, use your notebooks or paper. Then summarizing ideas and asking question, identify areas needing deeper reading, and also reviewing concept. Reflect on key ideas for clarity. Okay, summarize, questioning is the same. Okay, now I will send here. I will pair you class. Okay, please pay attention to our GC. I've already submitted the pairings. Okay, in this headline maker, you will be paired as what I have arranged in your GC. Now, each pair will be assigned a page from an online magazine titled All About Italy. You will skim the magazine before focusing on the title. You will skim the magazine by focusing on the title, headings, and the first sentence under each heading. After skimming, create a headline-style sentence that captures the major idea of the page of the magazine. One sentence only. Okay, I will send here the link of the magazine and also the whiteboard. Please check your GCs. Okay. I will give you some time. Only 5 minutes. Okay, time is up. Okay. Now write it in the whiteboard that I have provided. You see the whiteboard? Please input all those information that you have looked up. Very good. Now I will select some students, or you can volunteer to present your findings. Italian food shows the country's rich culture. Very good. Your headline clearly represents the main idea. Claro, that's very good. Okay. Mia, you're racing. Italy's cities reveal a strong historic background. Excellent. That is clear and accurate. Okay. The first heading. Okay. Now, I have some questions. Why does your headline best represent the whole text? Because it combines all the headings. Very good, Claro, correct? A good headline connects all the main ideas. Which heading helped you most in identifying the major idea? The first heading. Very good, Mia. The first heading often introduces the topic. Remember, a good headline reflects the main idea clearly and accurately. Now that you can have experience making the headlines, you can surely, yes, you can skim for the headlines and then identify the main idea. Very good, class. Okay. Now, please um, come back to our class. Turn off all the other um, or close all the other applications that you have open, and we'll have a short reflection. Okay. On the chat box, write a reflection by answering the following question. Okay. What is skimming in your own words? Which part of skimming helped you most in understanding the text? How did skimming help you identify the major ideas faster? In what situation in school can you use skimming as reading strategy? Why is skimming important for students like you? Okay, you can also answer. You are Jasmine, you are raising your hand for the first question. Your answer is skimming helps me understand text faster. Very good, Jasmine. Also, very good reflection. That shows clear understanding. Thank you so much for your participation, everyone. Okay. And at this moment, we'll have our quiz. Please answer the 10-item multiple choice online quiz using the Google Forms link provided here. Now I'll send it in your GC. Read each question carefully and choose the letter of the correct answer. Once you're done, type submitted in the chat box. Okay, I will give you some time. Okay, time is up. As I can see that Lucas already submitted. Thank you. Please wait for the others. Okay, now that almost everyone has already submitted, let's proceed to the next page. Okay, for your assignment, look for a short informational article with clear headings and subheadings. Please make sure to follow all the instructions carefully. Okay, don't worry, I will send this assignment later in our GCR. And the deadline is tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Okay. Before we end, type one word in the chat box that describes what skimming helps you do. Okay, very good, students. Fast, focus. Very good, Jimar. Understand. Very good, Esther. And it saves time. Very good, Esther. It saves time because the goal is skimming is to find the, yes, the specific information that you're looking for without reading the whole text. Okay, thank you so much for your active participation. See you in the next class, everyone.